it's not about the preferences. Having a preference is fine, but the thing is when we're perpetuating systems that intentionally marginalize Black women and we're not questioning those standards, that's different, right? Same thing when it comes to women and some of their standards. I've been on this show and others when it comes to Lapeef's and held women accountable for their standards when it comes to perpetuating certain stereotypes. I hold both genders accountable. It's not about you like what you like, cool, but do you actually like that thing? And I've said this before, Shan and Mistaken and Tan, and even Marcus and AP can attest to this. If you're not questioning what it is that you like, why you like it, were you told to like it, if you actually like it, then you're just perpetuating what you're being taught. You're operating as another robot within society, another cog within society. If you're not sitting there and actually determining and choosing for yourself what it is that you're actually attracted to, then it's BS. I don't buy your standards. I really don't, right? Because it doesn't make sense that all of these really tall dudes are, the majority of them, when we're looking at them, are with women who are 5'4" and under, right? And you telling women who are that height that you don't get to have access to those things, when we see time and time again, every other basketball player has a woman who's 5'4" and under.
Name
Every other
one.
singer,
Name one. Name one. Who's the one?
Shaq.
Shaq plays basketball. Last time I checked, Shaq retired 15 years ago.
Did he not when he was
You
playing?
just said
Other,
name
okay,
a
other
basketball player. You didn't say
Shaq?
current.
Name one, and now we're getting into like the
Okay,
semantics.
name another one then.
Kobe, but before he
I don't
passed,
know how
his
close she
wife
is.
is,
She's Mexican, so
she's
she
like
might
five
be.
three, 5'2",
I don't know.
5'3".
Yeah,
So
well,
like we're not, and like singers are the same. Men who were tall, Marcus has spoken on his height so many times and literally just said to you that he likes women who are shorter, right? So I don't know why we're getting into these semantics and you're getting defensive about this, right? This is something that we're seeing in real life. Tall men are not choosing the women that are 5'11" plus. That's not the norm. So I don't know why we're having this conversation that like, if you're too short, then like you don't get to have access to these things, when we're seeing it time and time again, not just in the realm of celebrities, but your everyday average dude who happens to be that height.
Vanessa
It
Bryant
doesn't,
is 5'5",
not
by
adding
the
up.
way.
It isn't.
You know,
And
she's
let me
5'5",
just,
by the way.
Kim
Yeah,
Kardashian
Nia
5'10".
Long, good one. Nia Long, what was what? Well, he
Nia
wasn't a
Long.
basketball player. He was the coach that she was dating, right?
He's a former player.
Oh yeah, he was okay.
Yes.
All of those Kardashians, except for Khloe, like 5'2" and under.
So
They're
I'm
just tall on TV.
if I can jump in here real fast, and it won't take but a second. First thing I want to say is chaotic. My dog. You are not akin to Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, nor are you the Negro Whisperer. But I agree with the point you were making. You, as a female, I'm going to use the example that we saw, the pink or purple or blue hair, whatever color her damn hair was. In certain spaces, you got to be able to be taken serious. And when you look like a clown, you will be treated like a clown and treat like you're going to be treated as such. And most men who are serious won't take you serious when you're clowning yourself. So you got to understand the space, understand where you are, what you're doing, and who you're with, and what your man needs of you. That those things must be understood. In regards to height, that shit's kind of silly. It just depends on the woman. Now she can't be. I will agree she can't be 4'11", 220. Like 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 I can agree with that. But if she looks like all the four F's of, if she's all of that and she's doing the things that she's supposed to do, typically she can be in somebody's of quality's realm. She could qualify for that person potentially, potentially.
But so
But I don't think
often,
every woman qualifies for every man. I really don't.
so often we hear men though, when I, because last week we talked about tribes. When did last week we talked about tribes? But so often we hear that men base all of their what they're looking for on physical. Especially in this space, it's all about the physical, the superficial. And I think that that's what ends up happening is now these women who are, maybe she's cute, but she doesn't really have anything going for herself. And so she's thinking, oh, I can get this guy, this doctor, and maybe she can because she looks good, but will it really last? Because they're just two very different type of, people. The compatibility are they're not suitable for each other. Do you think that that's where this is coming from? Because I don't think that it's ever been so much delusion as it is now. Especially with YouTube coming about, I think that a lot when you tell people, oh, all you have to do is be cute, and you don't have to have anything else, you just have to be nice looking, and you get whatever guy, these high value guys, it creates a delusional thing for women because they're like, oh, I'm cute, then I can get this guy. So now I don't want all these other guys. I work at Walmart. Yeah, he works at Walmart, but I'm cute, so I can get me this high value man or this guy who's, really out of my league, in my opinion, because I look good, and because that's what's been selling. That's what people in YouTube.
I said this several weeks ago. She'll never end up in his space. Let's keep it real. She'll never end up in his space unless it's in a DM.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think women. Yeah, I think women.
Go ahead. Go ahead, but I'll be damn.
Yeah.
Unless he's walking through Walmart.
No, I think women know where to go to access certain people, right? Like that's not really a big secret when it comes to women.
Why aren't they getting them then?
What's that?
If they know where they're at, why aren't they going and getting them? Why are they still on IG and why do we still hear them complaining? If you know where they're at, you got to be in the lake that they fish at in order to be fucking picked.
Well, they may be getting picked but not married.
One sec, mistaken. I just want to finish my thought. I don't think these women have an issue getting these men. These men very often brag about how many women that they're running through. I don't think it's an access thing, right? I think the reality of it is that these women, because they don't have substance, don't have what it takes to keep that man, right? That man will take her for the night. They'll take her for, a week, a month, whatever. But in terms of a long-term relationship or it leading to marriage or something that's considered sustainable, that's not happening because women are relying so heavily on what their outward appearance is. That character that men are desiring out of women past just sex isn't really happening for a lot of women. But in terms of like running through these women, not only do these women have access through the DM, through the bars, through clubs, through more private, intimate spaces. Take a look at Instagram. Take a look at the, TikTok, whatever. These women are having access to these men all the time, and these men are sleeping with them, right? They're talking about them all the time. They're being exposed. The DMs are being exposed. They're sleeping with them. They're not keeping them because these women don't have that thing that these men are looking to keep.